Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice reading for the week starting April 30th, 2018. So as always, keep in mind these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everyone or not in the same way. Take whatever resonates and just disregard the rest. And definitely watch your moon and rising sign readings for messages that may apply to you. And you can also watch this if you're dealing with a Taurus sun, moon, or rising. So let's go through the cards here. At the bottom of the deck, as the overall energy, we have the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, for some this talks about, this is a week when I feel that conflict and tension may be central focus, and for others this is trying to diffuse conflict and trying to ease the tension that has already been going on. Okay, this is in all interactions. It could be with work, it could be with relationships, it could be with family, anything. This can indicate fast-paced energy, so it can bring about a feeling of like you're under pressure all the time, like you're falling behind, like you're running out of time. It may be someone pressuring you to give them a decision, or someone pressuring you to do something. Okay, there may be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or rising signs that's significant for you during this time, for better or for worse. This does usually indicate a need to adapt very quickly to changes, swift changes. And also there may be some tension and some dark clouds brewing, so you may need to either stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, or you may feel like you need to stand up for what is right, whether that involves you or another person. So we have the Seven of Swords with the Three of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups with the Seven of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles with the Sun card as your central focus or main influence. We have Temperance card with the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So the first scenario that was kind of coming up as I was laying down the cards, I feel that for some of you, you are trying to hold back on a breakup or a divorce because now there's a pregnancy. So either you find out that you're pregnant, and so you're thinking, okay, well, let me rethink things then. Okay, do I really want to go through with this now, or should I take some time to think about it? Because it's not just me that has to deal with consequences, and for others this is your partner now rethinking some things. Okay, for some it could just be where you have been thinking of leaving a relationship, and maybe there's a pregnancy, okay, that's making you rethink things. A pregnancy or an offer of commitment is what I'm getting here. Okay, so again we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or rising. I feel that someone was not doing the work, and there may have been a third-party situation that was kept a secret, and it was revealed, or it is now revealed, and so you're having to deal with the consequences. The Two of Cups with the Seven of Cups, for some, I feel like this does, make you think like, okay, so this entire time and this whole relationship was a lie then, and starting to question everything and wanting to leave. But then there's an offer made, either news of a pregnancy or an offer of commitment that is made during this time. And so with the Temperance card, you're taking some time to think about the relationship or about the marriage, about continuing to live together or not, about continuing to move forward with wedding plans, okay, also coming up. And then the Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups can talk about the other party asking for forgiveness and a second chance, because the Ace of Cups can talk about reconciliation. The Two of Cups can also talk about reconciliation. So for some of you, that's what you're dealing with. You're having now to rethink things and make different choices, because it's not just you that you have to think about. Well, for others, again, I do feel that this is about wedding plans. For some of you, you thought you were planning to move in together, or you were planning to get married, or you were even planning to start a family, and then there was secrets There was someone not really doing what they were supposed to be doing. Whether that means, you know, that was a third party situation, or they just didn't want to do what you wanted to do, but they weren't telling you. And then there's illumination. Things are brought to light, and then there's that honest conversation of, okay, make or break time. And then you have a decision to make whether or not you want to stay in that relationship, or whether or not you want to carry on with your plans. A different scenario here might speak about job situations, or even promotions, okay, that come with more money, more responsibility, but also more money. I feel that for some, there were promises made, but they never manifested. They never amounted to anything. It was just empty promises. In which case, you may hear from someone you haven't spoken to in a while. You may hear back from that person, and maybe that person's offering you the job. For others, this is about where you're saying, you know what, I know what my worth is, I know what I deserve. You either give me what I'm asking for, what I deserve, what you know I deserve, or I'm leaving. In which case, after some deliberation and maybe some negotiation time here, you are granted what you are asking for. With the Queen of Swords, though, someone's not really happy about the fact that they're giving you what you're asking for. So just be careful with that, okay? Because there's this air sign energy here again that might be causing chaos or trouble with that Knight of Swords. Bottom line is, you do have offers coming through, a job offer, commitment offer, okay? Something that is presented to you, that is granted to you, that is offered to you, that would make you very happy. But there are downsides with it. There are compromises you have to make. And so you need to think about it and weigh up your options. If that's the situation, just think about things in the long run. It's not just about the here and now. Think about the future of that situation, the potential of that situation. And hopefully that's going to make your decision easier. I also feel like you should take some time to yourself when you're considering your options, because there may be someone around you influencing you in not the best of ways. So just take some time to yourself. You may need to cut someone out, or just, you know, not listen to them during this time, just to make sure that you are making your own decisions. Be mindful of big promises and things that seem too good to be true, because chances are they are too good to be true. Ask for something concrete, ask for something real, ask for something in view of other people, you know. So if someone's making a commitment to you, ask for them to prove themselves, or ask for them to get your family's blessing, or ask for them, you know what I mean? So just bring more people into it so that it is somewhat official. When it's just between the two of you, it could just be empty promises with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords there. Check your facts and get things in writing, because with the Two of Cups there, I feel that this is more of a like a friendly conversation. It's not really, you're happy with what is said, but there's nothing concrete that comes out of that conversation. So just get things in writing is the message here. And just take time to decide. If you feel like you need time to decide, take time to decide. Don't let people push you, because the Knight of Swords, I feel, is someone who's trying to rush you, trying to get you to agree to something before you have a chance to look at the details of it. Okay, so if that's a situation that you feel you're dealing with, just say, stop, I need time to think. If I need to make this decision, then let me make my decision. Give me the facts that I'm asking for, answer my questions, and I will make my decision, okay? Because I do feel like the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords there, I don't like them together. Someone's trying to get away with something where they're painting a pretty picture, but nothing comes of it, okay? So just be mindful of that and get everything in writing. Your advice card, we have the Nine of Earth enjoying enjoying life's little luxuries. I can't speak. Spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So with the Nine of Earth, someone wants something you have, or someone wants you to say yes to something. They're showering you with affection, they're showering you with attention, maybe even gifts or promises. But the message is, know your worth, know what you deserve. You don't have to settle, you don't have to compromise. You've worked very, very hard to get to where you are. If this is a career situation, you shouldn't have to settle or take a cut or take a step back or 5 steps back, okay? Just because someone's trying to convince you that that's what you should do. You know what you need to do, so trust your instincts. Same thing when it comes to love, friendships, relationships with family. If you are not treated the way you deserve to be treated, then maybe that's not a situation you should be in, okay? So this is always bringing back your worth, your self-esteem, self-respect, self-value. If you feel like you are not treated the way you deserve to be treated, okay? If you feel like someone's not matching your efforts, if you feel like, you know, you're doing the work and then the other person is not, have that conversation with them, give them the opportunity to make amends, or give them the opportunity to prove themselves if that's what they're asking for. But they do need to prove themselves, okay? It needs to be concrete, it needs to be a real gesture, it needs to be something in writing, it needs to be something public, it needs to be something where it's clear, okay? There's something to show for it. You see results. It's not just words, okay? It is the message there. So that is your reading for the week. It looks like a great week, money-wise, career-wise, okay? You just need to hang in there and hold your position. Stand your ground with what you deserve, okay? And when it comes to relationships of all kinds, just make sure that you're treated the way you deserve to be treated, okay? And don't worry if that upsets a few people. You deserve what you deserve. So that is your reading. I hope that it helps, okay? If you're dealing with these situations, let me know what the cards talk about for you. Have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.